I'm Mimi Hennessy. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Arcadia Unified School District. I've been with the district 21 years. The first thing I'm going to do is be intentfully quiet. I'm going to get more sleep, and I'm going to take some classes, and I'm probably going to travel more, and I'm going to spend more time with hopefully with family and friends, and I'm going to cook something that takes longer than 20 minutes to prepare. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I am going to love figuring it out. It has been an honor and a privilege to be the superintendent in Arcadia. I won't say I've loved every minute. I've had some really tough minutes, but I have loved my experience here. This is a great community. And it's a great school district, and the two go together. And one of the things that this place has that so many people yearn for is that sense of community. They want to be a part of the community, and Arcadia has that. And people come here because of it. And I talk to people whose kids, you know, I mean, they probably when they left high school couldn't wait to get out of Dodge, but when they get ready to have kids and want a place to raise kids, here's where they want to come, because they remember that sense of community, and it's something to be nurtured and treasured and loved, and I've loved every minute here. I grew up in South Pasadena. I worked for 19 years in the Ontario Montclair School District as a teacher and as a principal and as a central office administrator, and then I came to Arcadia. Ended up buying a house very close to here in Pasadena. Arcadia is the community I have, in a sense, lived in almost 24 hours a day for the last 21 years. So I really think of this as my community. This is where I have the people I know and the groups I'm associated with. I came to the district as the Assistant Superintendent of Personnel, and then in a couple of years, I became the Deputy Superintendent for Educational Services and Personnel and Staff Development. And 9 years ago, I became Superintendent. I've had great support, great help from the city. Even though we remain one of the lowest funded districts, we pay our teachers the best in the county. It makes a huge difference. You don't have people who are losing time and energy and sleep over whether they're going to be paid well, whether they're going to be fairly compensated, whether their working conditions are good. It's not about just keeping people happy. It's about having people who work together in order to make the best place for kids. A big takeaway for me is we work so hard to make this a great place for kids to learn, but in ways which really develop them as people and as collaborators and as thinkers. A perfect example of that is our robotics program. You see kids who are just totally engaged in logical thinking, in problem solving. When it doesn't work, they don't think, oh, well, I failed that. They think, oh, okay, well, what do I do now to make this work? They go back to the computer and they figure out a new way to make the robot do what they need it to do. All of the projects for the high school have been designed. All the first phase schools, First Avenue and Highland Oaks and Holly Avenue, those are all ready to go. We're working on the second phase, and I know that this project is in great hands. There are great people in this district. We have the right people are in place to support these projects. We have a solid team. I'm not irreplaceable. There'll never be a time when there's not something. This district is in great shape. Our budget, in spite of the state, is in good shape. We've made the cuts we need to make. We've kept them far away from the classroom programs. Our staff is solid, and we're going to continue to grow. This district is just going to continue to get better and better. We have a fabulous school board, so I can step aside and pass this torch to new leadership with complete confidence.